Good morning. I just decided to do a little impromptu vlog because I feel like today will be fun and fresh. I am going into the city to Louis Vuitton to pick up quite a couple of things that I have ordered and been waiting for, and I'm gonna have a little peep into Cartier and try on a bracelet that I may or may not be getting myself for my birthday this month. And I need to go into OPSM and have my lenses plopped out and put back in. And I'm gonna go and get a coffee, and I've got my antiseptic powder on all of my moles. I haven't noticed any difference yet, but it's been 4 days. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. I'm just wearing this dress that I literally bought in like grade 11, and my little slides and my beautiful Kelly. So let's go and get a coffee and do some shopping. Okay, so I'm in Chanel and I just popped in to see if they had any small black bags with gold hardware, and they have the bag that I've been like on the list for like a year and I wasn't notified. So there's that. And so she's just gone downstairs to get it, and I'm so torn because I want it, but I also don't really want to support an establishment that has the worst customer service ever. But I love the bag so much, so I think I'm going to do it. Hello guys, I am back. I'm back from the city. It's a couple of hours later. I literally came home and had really bad cramps, so I just slept for like 3 hours, laid on the couch, read my book for a little while, had some pasta, and now I have got ready because I have a 21st night. I haven't brushed out my curls, so just ignore them. But I thought I would open the bag. If you've been following me for a while now, you know the issues that I've had with Chanel. I think that compared to Hermes, Louis Vuitton, even Dior, that the customer service is lacking. And not just that, I think that the price increases are absurd, and especially for the quality of the product, the price is a little bit unwarranted. I think they're trying really hard to be like Hermes, but the quality of the bag isn't there and the customer service isn't there, and it's just kind of like, okay, so what am I paying for exactly? But I have wanted a small double flap bag in lambskin with rose gold hardware for, I want to say like 18 months, and that's when I initially flagged it with my SA at the time. Lauren said, hey, I want this, can you let me know when they come in? Literally every 3 months I'd like call and just like, hey, just making sure you don't have any. I was always told, no, we don't have any. I then went in probably 6 months ago now, and I just happened to like be stopping in, and I popped in and said, hey, I don't suppose you have any? And I was told, oh no, actually we do have one. And I was like, okay, perfect, why wasn't I told? That's fine. They brought it out and they showed it to me, and the inside had this huge scratch in it, and lambskin of course is really fragile, and so I was like, oh well, obviously it's damaged, and we're talking about spending like $12,000 here. And it was just, yeah, I'm just kind of like, okay, so you're planning on selling this? And they were like, yeah, full price, like we're not going to do a discount or anything. I was like, fuck me, all right. This would never fly anywhere else except Chanel. So obviously I left that day, and then I returned and I bought a pair of earrings similar to these but without the drop pearl, in a smaller size, one for me and one for my best friend Georgia for her birthday. And I wore them literally twice. This is in the space of like 10 days, and I had 5 of the stones fall out. 5. So I texted my SA and said, hey, I'm coming in, and she doesn't really correspond with me too well. She doesn't really reply like my SAs at other fashion houses. So I went in and was told that if I wanted to wear them over the holiday season that I'd have to hang on to them because they have to send it away, and it can take like 3 months for it to be repaired and come back to me. And I sort of said, I see that you have some, are you not able to just replace them? Because it's kind of unreasonable. I think the earrings were like $800, $700, and they were like, no, we don't replace them, they have to be repaired, and that takes months. And I was like, of course it does, of course it does. So yeah, I did that in like November or December, and I still haven't heard anything. It's February. Anyway, so I went into Louis Vuitton this morning to pick up some coasters, so I'll actually unbox those for you. And I bought a bikini, a Louis Vuitton bikini, which was so cute. I went in and I tried it on, and it was too small for me, so I had to just go to store credit, which is such a shame because it was a really cute bikini. And I also ordered a pair of Mules, like slides, which I loved, and they were so comfy. But again, they didn't fit me, which is super bizarre because I'm size 37 in everything. So I, yeah, had to order those. But I'm gonna unbox what I got from Louis Vuitton first. Okay, so this is what I ended up getting from Louis Vuitton. It's a little bit crumpled because I had to walk home in the sprinkling rain. And I'm obsessed with the new packaging for Chinese New Year. It's beautiful. It's like this embellished gold on red. God, it's like Christmas. So the backstory with this is obviously the place that I moved into last year is relatively new, and the lounge room, I just got my dream coffee table after waiting like 6 months for it, and I have a Louis Vuitton, like this color everything, book, like a haute couture book on the coffee table, and I'm getting a candle, and I was like, I really need some drink coasters because I don't want to put like cold drinks on the wood. And so I had a little quick look online and I saw these and I was like, these are perfect. They go with the aesthetic so perfectly. They're super expensive, but they're like a limited sort of edition. I don't think they'll be around forever. And again, there's always that like peace of mind that if I want to sell it in the future, I will always be able to. I think they are perfect. So these are going to sit on my coffee table just like this. And these are coasters and they're all different colors and they all say like Louis Vuitton. So this is a pink one, and then on the other side they're the monogram canvas, which I literally love, and there's like orange, yellow, green, blue. I just think these are so fun, and like the rest of my apartment is really quite colorless. It's all very brown and beige, and I just think this like adds like such a fun pop of color. A bit of like art decor as well, so super happy I got that one. And now onto the main event. So I went into Chanel today, my regular SA Lauren. I say regular SA, but I literally haven't seen her and like haven't communicated with her in a very long time. And I saw a lady called Amy today, and she was very friendly and she was really apologetic. I sort of said, like I popped in and said, hey, like I really need a small black bag, and I showed her 2 photos of some that were online. This one, the small flap bag, which I thought was really cute. And this one also is called a small flap bag, but looks completely different. Just like a small bag, like a small classic looking bag, because I just had in my head that if they had a small double flap in lambskin with gold hardware that they would tell me, because I follow up every couple of months and I'm like, hey, like can you call me and let me know when you have one that isn't damaged? But that's fine. And she says, oh no, we actually do have a small lambskin with gold hardware. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, it would have been really good if you had told me. And I sort of said that. It's not her fault, of course. And she was like, oh yes, of course, like sorry I didn't tell you, or sorry my SA didn't tell me. And so she went down to the storage and got it and brought it up for me, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is literally exactly what I want. I love this bag. I think it's classic, it's timeless, it will never go out of fashion, and it's, yeah, it's such a statement piece. It literally goes with everything, and I know that I won't regret buying this bag. This bag has been on my wish list for a long time as well. I've always preferred to buy Chanel pre-loved because of the issues that I have with the customer service, and also the brand new store quality of the bags and everything really. And I sort of said to her, she said, oh, have you shopped at Chanel before? And I said, yeah, I have. Not for a little while, well, December, when I got the earrings. Also, can you please check up on those for me, because it's been literally like 3 or 4 months. It's a bit, yeah, unsatisfactory in my opinion. And I said, yeah, I usually buy everything Chanel that I have pre-loved because of the ongoing issues that I have with the customer service. The lack of communication. I honestly don't really feel valued as a customer, and no other fashion house has made me feel this way. Not even Hermes. Hermes treats me so much better than Chanel treats me. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's not your fault. I'm just like, you know, having a bit of a rant and just sort of a little bit frustrated. And yeah, I was really torn, because it's like, do I want to contribute to Chanel, whose price is increasing 3 times every single year? It's just getting to the point of being absurd. It's not worth a quarter of what it retails for. They're just doing it because of the demand, which is such a shame. And I would rather any day of the week spend my money at Hermes or even Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton to death. But I think this bag is really the only bag that I have ever really seen and like fallen in love with and been like, yep, I really want to have that in my collection forever. So I think that sort of like gave me a bit of peace of mind that I really have no intention of ever buying anything else new from Chanel. Maybe a pair of shoes here and there, but I will not be buying another bag brand new. But I'm so glad that I have this. And yeah, I sort of joked with the essay. I was like, oh, I don't suppose you can honour the previous price for me, considering that when I initially expressed my interest and was on the waiting list, that's what the price was, and you just sort of forgot to tell me about it. She was like, haha, no, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, I didn't expect it, but worth a try. I think it was important to give that sort of feedback and sort of say, hey, this is like the 3rd time I haven't been notified of a product. Where are my earrings? Also, they lost 5 stones after 2 uses, $800 earrings. Like, it's just like bam, 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 like issue after issue after issue. The only issue that I've ever had at Louis Vuitton, and I spend like 20 times the amount of money and have products than I do Chanel at Louis Vuitton. And once, not too long ago actually, a pair of like these high mules that I had like twisted, and I'd had them already for a year, and I went in not expecting to have like a replacement or anything. Like, I was willing to pay to have them repaired because I'd worn them, and the SA took them that day and was like, here's your store credit, spend it on whatever you want. And I was like, oh my god, like the service here is so good. Compared to Chanel, Chanel would just be like Anyway, so I found it hard to spend this money because I know I would be supporting the brand, and they're not really doing anything support worthy at this point. I really would love Chanel to like pick up their game, pick up their customer service, and pick up their quality. I would love literally nothing more. We're not there yet. Mark my words, this will be the last bag that I buy new unless something seriously changes. On a more positive note, let's look at this beautiful bag. We're not going to take it out on the bag or even the essays. It's like a bigger problem. Oh my goodness. This is such beautiful packaging. Oh my goodness. When I went to trivia last week, it was a trivia question. When did the Chinese New Year start? And I didn't know. And for reference, it was the 1st of February. Oh, beautiful box. I'm actually going to do this point of view, I think. I'm ripping it. They do have beautiful wrapping. I'll give them that. I don't want to break it. It's like Christmas. Happy early birthday to me. Oh, oh my goodness. This is not very graceful. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Also, she told me that what is new with the 2021 models is they don't come with an authenticity card with the serial number. They're actually put on a little piece of gold that's stitched to the bag with the identity number. That's fun. Yay! Ignore my study, but this is the bag on the long strap. This is what I'm wearing tonight to the party, and I think I'm going to wear my leopard lubes. Ta-da! That will wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!